21. Could you do some for me? Hello, people that are going to watch this video. I'm editing right now, and I need to make some apologies. Apology number one, I'm not a Drake fan. That song was just in my head for some reason. And the audio in this video is not very good because I don't know how to do it good yet. That's all. I hope you still watch. Okay, bye.
Hello, comrades.
It's me, Brenden,
And I'm Bridgette.
and it's tome time.
Welcome.
Welcome. Guess what?
We're late.
January's over. It's been over.
Yeah, it's a mid-February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day happened.
Approacheth
It's probably happened
by
by the
now.
time this is out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm 30.
You are 30. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
I'm not.
No,
I'm less than that.
less than that.
Yeah. But we're gonna recap our January.
Let's do
Talk
it.
about what we read,
What we liked,
what we liked.
what we did not.
Spoiler alert. Oh wait, I do have a book I didn't like that much actually. I forgot.
I definitely did.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to not hate on it too much.
No, hate on it.
I don't want people to hate me.
Who cares what they think? Just kidding. I love you. I care what you think. You look really good
You
today.
look really pretty. What did you say?
That
I
was-
said you look shitty.
Good night, Denise. I also would just like to go back to what I just said. That was for Shelby and Shelby only.
If you're not Shelby, you look shitty.
I love you so much. You're the only beautiful person in the whole world. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, you have more books than me, once again.
Okay. All right. So, book numero uno
Yeah.
that I finished in January is called "Smoke Gets in Your Eyes" by Caitlin Doughty? Question mark. "Smoke Gets in Your Eyes" by Caitlin Doughty.
Mm-hmm.
I gave this 4 stars.
Good.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's technically a memoir. She's a mortician, and it's kind of the story of how she got into the world, the death world.
Mm-hmm.
But like the broader themes talk about like us as a human race denying death.
Like denying
That it,
like not confronting that we're gonna die.
Exactly. And how
Gotcha.
that's causing so many problems
Right.
for everyone and affects the way that we care about the dying people in our
Yeah.
lives. And it was very enlightening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Sounds
really enjoyed
interesting.
it. Definitely go read it. It sounds dark, but the way she writes makes it kind of like light and
Yeah.
witty.
Well, it's her job. Also, I feel like for that to be your job, you have to like. That's not just a job you get just because you need a job.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. She talks about it in the book, but it's something that always kind of interested her.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it was good.
Nice.
Anyway.
I'm gonna do Dawnshard by Branden Sanderson first. This is one of the novellas in the Stormlight Archive. It follows Ryson, I think is how you say their name.
That sounds right.
I don't really listen to audiobooks, so I'm never sure how to say their name.
I didn't listen to this one.
Going on, yeah, true. Yeah. Going on a little boat excursion and shit. I gave it 4 out of 5. Nice. I really liked it. Yeah. It's my favorite of the 2 novellas that I've read. The Lopen is in this one, and I love him, and I loved just getting more Lopen, getting to see him interact with just like more than just Bridge 4. Like getting to see him act with like other people was really awesome.
That's fun.
And just like a fun plot with a good ending. It was just good. A nice like quick Branden Sanderson book.
Nice. We love those.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Loved it.
Great. Okay. My next book is Jezebel by Barnard.
I started it.
I'm so excited for you to read it. I'm interested to know your thoughts.
I like it so far.
I gave it a 4.5.
Wow.
I know. I really liked it, but you know, I love a good theme.
Yeah.
Man. I do. And this one is quite feminist.
It doesn't matter. I'll be done with it soon. So I'll just talk about it when it's over. Yeah.
Basically this is a retelling of the story of Jezebel in the Bible.
And I will say, I don't remember that story.
Because it's like so short.
Yeah, so
it like barely exists.
Pretty much everything that I'm reading, I'm just like, it just feels like an original story.
I'm with you on that.
100%
agreed. Anyway, it's really good. I, as someone who no longer really believes in that type of God, found it to be very like validating.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I really enjoyed it. I thought it was written well. I was captivated. It's short, easy.
Yeah.
Good. I enjoyed.
Cool. I'm excited to finish it.
I'm excited to hear your thoughts.
Book 2 for me in January was Dracula by Bram Stoker. It's a classic.
That it is.
Probably just because it's old, because that shit was boring as hell. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
I don't know. Yeah, I liked the beginning. I liked the ending. There's a character named Lucy, and you spend too much time with what Lucy's got going on, and I'm just like, oh my god, get to the point. Get to the point, Bram. Yeah, it's fine. I gave it 3.25, which, like, honestly, I could lower that rating. I think I'm just like, well, it's a classic. So I have to it can't be like below a 3 or even a 3. That just feels wrong. But like, there was some days. This is one that I did listen to the audiobook, and there was some days where I'm just like, I'm gonna have to rewind if I keep listening because I can't pay attention.
You're not paying attention.
It's just I'm bored, so dude. Fair. I started it because I watched Nosferatu and that shit kicked ass. And I was like, I gotta go back to the source material. Yeah.
Turns out source material not as good as the movie.
Yeah, it's just cut some of the fat off, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the next book that I read, you also read.
Okay.
Wind and Truth.
Oh yeah.
And we're not going to talk about it in depth in this video because we're making a whole video to recap our thoughts and feelings.
Yeah, we'll do like a spoiler review of it.
I will just tell you, I rated it 4. Brenden did not.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I think I enjoyed it more than you did.
Yeah.
I had a good time. I don't know. I had a good time. Brenden didn't.
I did. Do you want? Okay. So yeah, I also read Wind and Truth in January.
What did you rate it?
I actually lowered my rating recently.
You did?
Because I knew we were gonna make a Wind and Truth video, and it's been almost like a month now since I finished it. So I was just like watching recap videos and like just trying to refresh because it's like damn, it's like 1,600 pages, bro.
It's huge.
I gave it 3.25 out of 5.
Okay.
Which I'm now realizing is the same as Dracula.
Doesn't make sense.
I have to lower Dracula.
You do.
I like Wind and Truth a lot more than I like Dracula.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Okay. But
I did like it. There's some issues that I have that we'll talk about.
Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled for a video from us.
Overall I liked it. I just think
in comparison to the other books in the Stormlight Archive.
Yeah, and it's the biggest one.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway.
Oh, Branden.
We'll get there. Okay, I'm going to go to my next book.
Yeah.
This is my spicy take.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I know what it is.
I read Onyx Storm in January by Rebecca Yarros. I might go back and change my rating. I gave it a 2.5.
That's a stinker rating.
It is a stinker rating. I did not have a good time.
Yeah.
I did not have a good time at all reading this book. There was zero tension between the two characters that are supposedly in love. Their relationship basically didn't exist in the pages other than they thought the other person was hot, and that's not the type of relationship you're looking for between two main characters that have been together for 2 other books.
Yeah.
Like if we get to book 3 and the only thing keeping you guys together that we as readers can perceive is that you think each other hot, not enough. That is not enough.
Boring.
So boring. The first 40% of this book could have been one single chapter.
Oh God.
It was horrible.
Just a lot of fluff.
Yes, so much fluff. I didn't need any of that.
Yeah.
Like, you could have taken all of that and just condensed, and I probably would have rated it significantly higher.
Yeah.
Because by the time I got to maybe like 60-ish% of the way through, I finally got to a point where I was like, okay, like things are happening.
Yeah.
I can be involved in this now. But even then, I was very underwhelmed.
Yeah.
I was very underwhelmed. There was very, very little, almost non-existent character development in any of the characters,
Right.
which again, for book 3,
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. You can't stop developing your characters after 2 books. That's crazy.
Is there more planned? Is it the last
5.
one? Oh,
Yeah. So,
that's rough.
yeah.
And it's also like the more you get into this series, I feel like the harsher you're gonna rate each
Absolutely.
book.
I totally agree.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I already spent 120 hours.
And I
in
feel
the
like
series.
the reader that I am now versus the reader that read Fourth Wing 2 years ago are
different.
very different.
Yeah.
So if you cannot evolve with your readers, then you're not going to stay relevant, in my opinion.
Take me on a damn journey.
Absolutely. That's it. I'll be done hating. Sorry if you liked it. I just straight up did not.
Oh, I'm scared for the Wind and Truth video, dude.
Why, are you going to get eaten alive?
I don't know.
It'll be fine. We have one of us that liked it and one of us that liked it less.
I liked it. I also read Pet this month by Akwaeke Emezi. It's right here.
Akwaeke?
Akwaeke Emezi. It's way easier to read than my handwriting. I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5. This shit kicks ass.
It's so good.
It's like youth fiction, YA or whatever. Yeah. Story about a young girl in a city where all the monsters have been destroyed by all the angels, and that pretty much means that the good people destroy the bad people. Mm-hmm. That's just what they call them, I guess. And
that's all you can really say without spoiling the rest of it.
Hijinks ensue. I think there's like 3 main characters in the book, and they're all very distinct and just cool and interesting. One of them is crazy. Like when you meet that character and it like describes like what happens when you meet it, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Also kind of scary for a kid's book, I feel like.
Yeah, the themes are like sort of dark for a YA.
Yeah, there's some
trigger warnings.
Yeah, there's a trigger warning, but it's not very graphic really.
No, it's not graphic. It's just dark themes.
Yeah. It's great. Everyone should read it, and you could read it in a day. It's easy.
It's so easy.
That is all I read in January.
Oh no, I have
what else
2
you
more.
got? Do them.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
The next book is called Come Together by Emily Nagoski. I give it a 4.
Together right
I
now.
really like Emily Nagoski. She's a PhD. Sex educator. She's cool.
Sex educator.
Sex
educator. I hardly know her.
Anyway, this is her 3rd book. And it was on long-term relationships, and I thought it was really good. Cool. I like the way she writes and the way that she communicates scientific information. And then the last book I read in the month of January was When Women Were Dragons, by Kelly Barnhill, I believe. I gave that a 4-star. Also very good feminist themes, motherhood themes. There were points in the book that I didn't necessarily like the prose. It just was a little too much for me. And then there were other times where like some of the prose I was like blown away by, just like stunningly beautiful. So kind of hit or miss there for me. The plot was kind of hit or miss there for me as well. I might have changed that one to 3.5.
I was gonna say, and you gave it a 4?
No, I think I changed it to 3.5. Yeah. I think about it. Yeah. But just like the overall idea behind the book was really, really cool. Yeah. So yeah. Cool. That was my January. I read 6 books.
Yeah. Honestly, 4 books for me in a month is pretty crazy, especially when one of them's
Wind and Truth.
Wind and Truth.
Yeah.
The book is long as shit. Also, I'm kind of scared because I'm getting through the Sanderson books. Yeah. I'm nearing. I mean, I guess not really, because they still have like the not Mistborn or Stormlight ones, Elantris,
Yumi, and
yeah. But like the main ones I'm getting through, and it's like when I read one of his books, I know it's probably going to be at least a 4. So I'm scared to start reading books that I don't know, and then I'm like, this sucked. Why'd I waste my time with this? You know?
I mean, so fair, but I also think since I have finished Mistborn and Way of Kinks, that's not the right word.
Stormlight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I've branched out into other big epic fantasies. There's so much like variation between these authors, but they still write phenomenal books.
Also, I feel like I'm never just like seeing a book and be like, oh, I'll read that. Yeah. It's always like, oh, you're telling me about it. I'm seeing it on YouTube or Instagram or something like that, where it's like somebody
just pick up a book
who I agree with one of their opinions is saying, oh, this book is good, and then I'm reading it. With the exception of Dracula.
That's on you, man.
It's hard to read classics in the age of Fortnite and Instagram reels and like, you know what I mean? I'm like,
we don't have the attention span.
My brain's different than yours was. Like, I'm not scared by the vampire because I've seen Twilight.
Yeah.
And that dude,
they're not scary.
I would fight him hard. He'd get smoked.
Yeah. So fair.
I have a Keyblade in my house. Two. Anyways. So yeah, January's over. It's February now.
It's probably going to be less than February because it's a short month. Yeah.
Our next thing will be probably Wind and Truth. Well, we'll have another short video, but the next thing's Wind and Truth. So if you have read that and you care about what we think,
tune in.
You can watch it.
Anyway.
I love you. Bye.
Okay, bye.